chosen one, welcome back to the community of the light. You there, yes you. This message has found you at the perfect time. This is no coincidence. If you have ever felt hated, rejected, or attacked for no reason, this is your confirmation. You are not imagining things. You are not crazy. You are one of the chosen ones. The hate you experience is not ordinary. It is spiritual. Today, I am going to open your eyes to something most people will never understand. After this, you will never see hatred and rejection the same way again. You will know exactly why most people hate the chosen ones and why that hate does not matter. Before we dive in, if you know deep inside that this message is for you, drop a comment and let your spirit confirm it. And hit that like button, because this content is your safe space. Your divine guidance in a world that tries to dim your light. Listen closely. You were never meant to fit in. You were never meant to be liked by everyone. The very fact that people hate you for no reason is proof of who you are. You have noticed it your whole life. From childhood, people have looked at you differently. Some admired you, but many envied or resented you. You walked into a room, and without even saying a word, people just reacted. And you always asked yourself, why do people treat me like this? Today, you are getting your answer. The world does not hate average people. It does not despise those who follow the crowd. But the world will always have a problem with those who are different. Those who walk in truth, those who shine light in dark places. The world fears what it cannot control, and chosen ones cannot be controlled. You shift the energy wherever you go. You expose the truth, whether you realize it or not. And that makes some people uncomfortable. The truth is, they do not hate you. They hate what you represent. They hate the power inside you, the light you carry, the purpose you are walking toward. This is deeper than opinions. This is spiritual. When you are chosen, your very existence disrupts the system. You were sent here to wake people up, to break generational curses, to bring knowledge, healing, and change. And do you really think darkness would welcome that? No. This world is run by fear, illusions, and lies. When you show up with truth, clarity, and divine wisdom, you become a threat to those comfortable in deception. That is why the moment you start stepping into your true self, the attacks increase. Friends become enemies. Family members betray you. Strangers go out of their way to bring you down. At first you think, what did I do wrong? But the truth is, you did not do anything wrong. You did something right. Your spirit irritates those who have chosen to live in darkness. I need you to understand this today. This is not a punishment. This is proof of your power. The enemy does not attack those who are weak. The ones who are attacked the most are the ones who carry the most purpose. So if you have been hated for no reason, rejected, isolated, or falsely accused, congratulations, you are powerful. And the sooner you understand this, the sooner you will stop wasting energy on people who were never meant to understand you. You are not like everyone else. You see the world through eyes that others cannot. You sense things that others ignore. You walk a path most people will never understand. There is a reason for that. You are a chosen one. Being chosen is not about arrogance. It is about carrying a responsibility that many do not have. The chosen ones are spiritually awake. Most people are asleep, following the crowd, believing whatever they are told, never questioning anything. But not you. You see through the illusions. You feel the energy behind words and actions. You can sense when something is not right. Your intuition has saved you more times than you can count. You are not here to blend in. You are here to wake up and see the world for what it truly is. The chosen ones carry divine purpose. Your life is not random. Everything you have been through, the struggles, the heartbreaks, the betrayals, has been preparing you. While others chased temporary pleasures, you searched for meaning. While they laughed at things that did not matter, you thought deeply about existence, about your true purpose. You were right. Chosen ones are not here to live average lives. You were given a unique mission. Some are meant to be healers, bringing light into dark places. Some are leaders, guiding others to truth. Some break generational curses, stopping cycles of pain that have existed for centuries. You were born for more, and deep inside, you have always known it. The chosen ones have an unshakable spirit. Life has not been easy for you. You have faced challenges that most people could not survive. You have been tested, broken, and pushed to your limits. You have been betrayed by people you loved. You have walked alone when others had support. But look at you. You are still here. You did not break. You did not give up. You were built differently. No matter how many times you fall, you rise again. No matter how many people turn against you, you keep going. No matter how much they try to destroy you, you come back even stronger. That is why you are chosen. What was meant to break you only made you more powerful. The chosen ones are misunderstood. Have you ever felt like you do not belong? Like there is always a distance between you and others? That is because your energy is rare. People do not understand why you think the way you do, why you move differently, why you do not follow the crowd. And sometimes that makes you feel lonely, but you are not alone. There are many chosen ones across the world, walking the same path, feeling the same things. Though we may be scattered, we are connected in spirit. Not everyone is meant to understand you. Your spirit irritates those who are still asleep. Some people will reject you, envy you, or even hate you, but do not let that stop you. Those who misunderstand you now will one day seek your wisdom. If this is hitting home, leave a comment below. Sometimes just typing out your truth helps you claim it. Now let me tell you why the world hates the chosen ones. The world does not hate average people. It does not despise those who follow trends or conform, but it will always have a problem with the chosen ones. This is bigger than you. This is not about personal opinions or petty jealousy. This is spiritual. Your light exposes their darkness. When you walk into a room, the energy shifts, your presence speaks. You carry light. And when light enters a dark space, it exposes everything hidden. Most people live in illusions. They wear masks, pretend to be something they are not. But when a chosen one appears, their light forces people to see the truth, and that is uncomfortable. People do not like being exposed, being reminded of their insecurities, their weaknesses. Instead of facing their own issues, they turn against you. You are not the problem. You are simply a mirror, reflecting what they do not want to see. Instead of healing, they choose to hate. You cannot be controlled. Most people are easily controlled. They follow trends, believe whatever they are told, seek approval, live in fear. Fear of rejection, failure, standing out. But not you. You move differently. You question everything. You trust your intuition. You think for yourself. You refuse to live in fear, and that makes you dangerous to a system that relies on control. The world is built on manipulation. Governments, media, corporations, all thrive on keeping people asleep and obedient. But chosen ones wake people up. They challenge the system. They inspire others to think. They break the cycle of control. That is why the world hates them. A person who cannot be controlled is a threat to those who do the controlling. Your energy is too strong. Ever noticed how some people seem irritated by you for no reason? Even if you are kind, even if you stay quiet, something about you bothers them. Your energy is different. Your vibration is higher. While most people operate in low frequencies like fear, jealousy, greed, you operate in something much higher. Low vibrational people cannot handle high vibrations. Your very presence disrupts their comfort zone. It forces them to feel things they do not want to feel. So instead of elevating themselves, they try to bring you down, but they cannot. And that frustrates them even more: envy and jealousy. Most people live in regret. They settled for less. They gave up on their dreams. But when they see you, someone who refuses to settle, someone who walks in purpose, someone who knows their worth, it reminds them of everything they could have been. That breeds jealousy. They see your strength, your confidence, your resilience, and instead of being inspired, they feel threatened. Instead of doing the inner work, they choose the easier path: hate. They whisper behind your back, try to block your blessings, secretly hope for your downfall. But what they do not realize is chosen ones cannot be stopped. No matter how much they envy you, they cannot take what was divinely given to you. The spiritual battle against the chosen ones, listen carefully. Chosen one, the battles you have faced are not ordinary. The pain, the betrayals, the opposition. It was never just about the people around you. This is spiritual warfare. The hate, the envy, the sudden attacks. They come from forces far beyond what the eye can see. The enemy has known who you are since the day you were born. That is why your life has been filled with obstacles, struggles, and attacks. That is why you have been tested more than others. That is why you felt alone, misunderstood, and rejected, because the enemy has been trying to stop you before you fully awaken. But now your eyes are opening. The battle is not against flesh and blood. The war is not physical. It is not about the people who dislike you or the family members who betray you. These people are just pawns in a greater game. The real enemy is unseen. It is the forces of darkness that have ruled this world for centuries. Forces that thrive on fear, deception, and control. And you, chosen one, are a disruptor. You are here to wake people up, to bring light into dark places, to expose lies and reveal truth. That makes you a threat. The more people you awaken, the weaker the enemy becomes. That is why they attack you. Attacks increase when you are close to your breakthrough. Have you noticed? Every time you get closer to something great, an opportunity, a blessing, a new level, the attacks intensify. People start acting strange. You suddenly face unexpected obstacles. Your energy feels drained. You experience doubt, confusion, anxiety. That is not a coincidence. That is spiritual warfare. The enemy knows if you cross that threshold, you will become unstoppable. So they send distractions, betrayals, false accusations. They try to isolate you. But here is what they do not realize. The more they attack you, the stronger you become. The trials meant to break you are actually preparing you for your greatest victory. When the attacks increase, do not fear. It means your breakthrough is near. Your protection is greater than their attacks. Yes, you have been attacked. Yes, you have been tested. But look at you. You are still standing because no weapon formed against you can truly prosper. Every time they tried to destroy you, you rose again. Every time they tried to break you, you became stronger because you are covered. There are angels assigned to your life. There is divine favor over your path. There is a force greater than any enemy guiding your steps. No matter how much they try, they cannot stop you. Before we go further, if you are feeling this message in your soul, show me some love by hitting that like button. It tells me this content is reaching the right people. Signs that you are a target of hate because you are chosen. Have you ever wondered why people turn against you for no reason? Why you face opposition even from those you once trusted? Let me tell you something. This is not random. This is not bad luck. This is spiritual warfare. When you are chosen, you become a target. You have experienced betrayal from those closest to you. Betrayal is a rite of passage for the chosen ones. People you trusted, people you loved, they have turned their backs on you. Maybe a friend who suddenly became distant. Maybe family members who never truly supported you. Maybe a relationship that ended in deception. No matter how good you were to them, they still found a reason to betray you. Why? Because your spirit is different. You do not conform to their low vibrational ways. Your light irritates their darkness. And instead of growing, they choose to turn against you. People misunderstand you no matter what you do. It seems like no matter how clear your intentions are, people twist your words, misinterpret your actions, or assume the worst about you. You could be silent, and they will call you arrogant. You could be kind, and they will say you have an agenda. You could explain yourself, and they will still refuse to understand. This is because you are not meant to be understood by everyone. The way you think, the way you move, the way you see the world, it is not meant for the average mind. The chosen ones are not here to be accepted by the masses. They are here to challenge the norm, to elevate consciousness, to break generational cycles. People envy you even when you have done nothing to them. You have seen it with your own eyes. People who once supported you suddenly switch up. People you barely know look at you with envy, as if you have something they wish they had. But envy is not about what you have, it is about who you are. Even when you had nothing, they still envied you. Even when you were struggling, they still resented you. Because it is not about material things, it is about your energy. Your presence alone makes them feel small. Your spirit reminds them of their own unfulfilled potential. They wish they had your strength, your resilience, your favor. And because they do not understand how you shine, even in the darkest times, they choose to hate instead of learning from you. You feel attacked for no reason, but you keep rising, despite everything, despite all the hate, all the betrayal, all the setbacks, you are still here. You have been through storms that should have destroyed you. You have walked through fire and came out untouched. You have faced enemies that thought they could break you. But they failed because you are protected. You carry divine energy. You walk with spiritual favor. You are covered by forces far greater than anything that comes against you. And that is why no matter what they do, you always rise. Their hate is proof of your power. How to handle the hate and rejection. Chosen one, listen closely. Hate and rejection are part of your journey. They are not accidents, they are confirmations. The world does not resist what is ordinary. But you are different. You carry something rare, something divine. And that is why you have faced so much resistance. But hate and rejection cannot break you unless you allow them to. You are not meant to live in fear of people's opinions. You were chosen to rise above it all. Do not take it personally. It is spiritual, not personal. The hate you experience is not about you. It is about what you represent. People who live in darkness will always resent those who carry light. People trapped in their own insecurities will always envy those who walk in power. People who are weak will always try to destroy what they cannot control. It is not personal, it is spiritual. You are a mirror to the world around you. Your presence alone exposes people's weaknesses, their unhealed wounds, their fears, their hidden jealousy. Instead of dealing with their own issues, they direct their energy toward hating you. Do not waste your time trying to convince them of who you are. Do not beg for their understanding. Do not seek their validation. Some people will never like you simply because you exist, and that is okay. You were not sent here to please them. Move with wisdom, not emotion. Hate thrives on reaction. When people attack you, they want to see you break. They want to pull you into their negativity. They want you to react with anger, frustration, or self-doubt. Do not give them that power. The moment you engage in their negativity, you lower yourself to their level. The moment you allow their words to affect your energy, you have given them control over you. Instead, move with wisdom. Let them talk, let them hate, let them gossip. But do not waste a second of your energy trying to prove yourself to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. You do not need their approval. When you walk in certainty, their opinions become irrelevant. Protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you. One of the greatest mistakes a chosen one can make is allowing the wrong people into their life. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Some people are sent into your life only to distract, drain, or destroy you. You must learn to protect yourself. Be mindful of who you share your plans with. Be careful about who you trust. Watch people's actions, not just their words. If someone constantly brings negativity into your life, let them go. Your energy is sacred. Your mind, your spirit, your peace. These are treasures. Do not waste them on people who do not appreciate them. Use hate as fuel. Instead of allowing their hate to weaken you, use it to make you stronger. Let their doubt push you to succeed even more. Let their rejection remind you that you were meant to stand out. Let their hate confirm that you are walking in power. Greatness has always been met with resistance. Every legendary figure in history, every leader, every visionary, every world changer was hated. And yet they kept going, because their purpose was greater than their pain. And yours is too. There are hidden blessings behind the hate. What if I told you that the hate you experience is actually a blessing? What if every rejection, every betrayal, every attack was working in your favor? The world has taught people to see hate as a curse. But the very hate you receive is one of the strongest confirmations that you are on the right path. Hate is confirmation that you are different. The world does not hate those who follow the crowd. It does not attack those who live in mediocrity. The world only hates those who stand out. The very fact that you are experiencing resistance means you are different. It means you carry something rare, something the world does not know how to handle. Many people spend their entire lives trying to be seen, trying to prove themselves. But you do not have to do anything. And the world already notices you. That is a gift. While the attention may come in the form of hate, it is still proof that you are powerful. Hate builds your strength. Without opposition, there is no growth. Without struggle, there is no strength. The hate you face is shaping you into something greater. It is forcing you to become stronger, wiser, more resilient. Think about it. If life had been easy, would you be as mentally strong as you are today? If everyone had supported you, would you have learned how to stand on your own? If no one had ever doubted you, would you have the same fire inside you to prove them wrong? Every insult, every betrayal, every rejection, it was all training. You were never meant to be weak. You were meant to be unbreakable. And hate is what refines you. Like fire refining gold, rejection is protection. So many times we question why certain people turn against us, why certain doors close. But what if rejection is divine protection? What if those people who walked away were never meant to go where you are headed? Those doors that closed were actually leading you away from something that would have destroyed you. Chosen ones often face rejection, not because they are not worthy, but because they are being protected from environments, relationships, and opportunities that do not align with their divine destiny. What looks like a loss is actually a redirection. What feels like abandonment is actually divine separation. Trust it. Everything you have been through has been leading you to this moment. The pain, the rejection, the betrayal, the isolation. None of it was random. Every challenge, every battle, every storm, it was all part of your preparation. You were never meant to live an ordinary life. From the moment you were born, you were marked for something greater. Your destiny is bigger than you realize. You were chosen to lead. Most people follow the crowd. They do what they are told, believe what they are taught, and live their lives within the limitations society has placed on them. But not you. You were never comfortable with blind obedience. You never fit into the system. You never followed trends just because everyone else did. You were never meant to be part of the herd. You were meant to lead. You were designed to break barriers, to challenge the norm, to set an example. And that is why people have tried so hard to discourage you. Because the moment you fully embrace who you are, you become unstoppable. You were chosen to awaken others. Your journey is not just about you. You are here to awaken others, to guide those who are lost, to shine light in places where there is only darkness. And that is why your experiences have been so intense. How can you lead others through their struggles if you have never faced struggles yourself? How can you teach others about strength if you have never had to fight? How can you speak about healing if you have never had to heal? Everything you have endured was meant to equip you with wisdom, experience, and power, so that when the time comes, you can stand before others and say, I have walked through the fire and I am still here. And they will listen, because true leadership comes not from words, but from experience. You were chosen to break generational curses. Many chosen ones are born into families with deep cycles of pain, trauma, and dysfunction. That is not a coincidence. You were placed in that family for a reason. You were sent to break the cycle, the anger, the addiction, the poverty, the fear, the self-doubt. These things have passed down for generations, but with you, it ends. You are the first of your kind. You are the one who sees what others refuse to acknowledge. You are the one who dares to change what others accept as normal, and that is why your path has been so difficult. Breaking generational curses is not easy. It requires strength that most do not have. But you were built for this. Because of your courage, the generations that come after you will live differently. Because of your sacrifices, your future family will not have to endure the same pain. Because you chose to rise, the curse is broken. You were chosen to walk in divine favor and leave a legacy. The struggles have been great, but so are the blessings. Chosen ones do not live by the rules of this world. While others struggle, you will find a way. While others are lost, you will have direction. While others are trapped, you will experience breakthroughs, because favor follows you. Have you ever noticed how no matter how many times you fall, you always find a way to rise? That is because you are not walking this path alone. There are forces working in your favor. You are being guided, protected, and strengthened by a power greater than anything in this world. And as long as you stay true to your path, nothing can stop you. You are not here just to exist. You are here to leave something behind. Your impact will not be forgotten. The things you do in this lifetime will echo beyond your years. You were born to create change. So now I want to ask you, what will you do with this knowledge? Now that you know who you are, now that you understand your purpose, now that you recognize your destiny, what happens next? You have two choices. You can either shrink back into the shadows, pretend you never heard this message, and try to blend into a world that was never meant for you. Or you can step boldly into your power, fully embrace your divine calling, and walk fearlessly into your destiny. And deep down, you already know the answer. There is no going back. You were not called to be small. You were not chosen to be silent. You were not sent here to live in fear. You were sent here to rise, to awaken, to lead, to heal, to shine. And no amount of hate, rejection, or opposition can stop you unless you allow it to. This is your moment. The world has tried to break you, but you are still here. The enemy has tried to stop you, but you keep rising. Life has thrown everything at you, yet you have not been defeated. Do you understand what that means? It means you are unstoppable. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter how many times they try to block you, you will still rise. Because your destiny is greater than their doubt. Your mission is stronger than their hate. Your spirit is unbreakable, untouchable, and undeniable. If this message spoke to your soul, if you feel the fire inside you awakening, if you know that this was meant for you, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Let the universe, let the Most High, let the world know that you are ready. Ready to step into your power, ready to embrace your calling, ready to walk into your destiny without fear. And if you have not already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. This is not just a channel. It is a sanctuary for chosen ones like you. A place where truth is spoken, wisdom is shared, and spiritual warriors are awakened. You do not have to walk this journey alone. After today, let there be no more doubt, no more fear, no more shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. Walk with confidence, move with purpose, stand with power. Because the world is watching, some will hate you for who you are. Others will envy your strength. But there are also those who need you. Those who are still lost, still asleep, still searching for the light that you carry. And when the time comes, they will look to you for guidance. Because you, chosen one, were sent here not just to survive, but to lead. Now go forward, shine brighter than ever before. Walk boldly into your destiny, and never ever let this world dim your light, because you are chosen. And nothing can stop what has already been written for you together. We rise toward the light,